Hey there, this is Brian with Fantasy Boom talking about MLB Draft for today. Now, I haven't done a draft video in quite some time, and I'll explain why. But let's get into this draft really quick. This is actually the first day I've been playing MLB on draft all season, so I really don't know what to expect quite yet. I have done one draft already this morning, and this is my second one. I had the first pick in the first one, and I took Scherzer first. But let's see what happens here. And again, I'm not going to be giving the most sound advice in the world, but because this is my first time playing this season. But if draft looks cool to you and you haven't played yet, just check the description of this video and you can get a free $3 entry. And this is for me the funnest way. So he grabs Scherzer. I do not want a pitcher. I can grab him last now. So Giancarlo Stanton, I'm going to go with him first. Got a back-to-back. I'm gonna go with JD Martinez. Now I like the infielders and designated hitters today a lot better than I like the outfielders. So I kind of stacked them early in my draft board here. There's not really outside of maybe Mookie Betts, not really someone I was totally in love with today. In my first draft, I had Aaron Judge ahead of Mike Trout, and if it gets down to that point, I think I'm going to go. Well, yeah, it is going to get to that point. Just for a little variance, because my partner here on the channel who covers Predict Picks is very against Aaron Judge today, so I'm actually going to take Trout this time for a little bit of variance. And then it looks like I'll probably get Paxton as my pitcher. And again, if a draft looks cool to you guys, if you have not done draft before, it's a snake draft format. You get who you get. You don't have to worry about picking someone else that your opponent is picking or isn't picking or anything like that. Didn't see that one coming. And we'll go Paxton. So we're very even. I'm projected to beat him by 1, but we're very even. So with MLB, I like to see it even. Sometimes with the NBA, I'm okay if it says that I'm going to lose by 10 or 15 because it's such a high-scoring game, and I feel pretty good about my picks with NBA. So yeah, Stanton was my number one guy today. He rates at a 99, 400 WOBA. About 300 ISO. He's 7 out of 10 in his last 10 at bats. 7 in his last 3 games. He's at 8, 8, and 30. Now the game he had 30, he went 4 for 4, had a home run. So I feel like he's kind of hot. As you can see, I had Matt Olson here as my number 2 today, but they already played. So he's in my other lineup. I played one other draft. I got Scherzer, Stanton, Olson, Blackman, and Judge. I'm misspelling everyone's name today. And he got Paxton, Martinez, Freeman, Betts, and Trout. JD Martinez, he's 4 out of his last 11. In his last 3 games, he's went for 12, 16, and 21. So I kind of like him too. Matt Carpenter was on my board today. I kind of moved him up probably a little higher than he should be. But he's 6 out of his last 13. 10, 6, and 17. The Cardinals are my local team, even though I'm an Angels fan because I'm from California. And a lot of the reason I haven't done anything on draft the last couple weeks is because even though I live in Illinois, I work in Missouri, and that's a no draft, no FanDuel state. So I can't even play. So it's kind of pointless for me to do research on those days when I can't even play myself and show you my own results. Freddie Freeman, he had 3 last game, so I wasn't crazy high on him today. That he just played. I don't think he played yesterday. He played 2 days ago. But he has a 400 WOBA, 283 on the ISO, so probably not a bad play. He's gone for 3, 13, and 7 in the last 3. Mookie Betts, I don't think I got him on either of my lineups, but rated at 83, 333 WOBA, 200 ISO. He just for that, for the sake of argument, when it comes to that, I just wasn't really big on him today. But his last 3, he's at 28, 28, and 8. So I can see why someone would be all over him today. I just didn't have him quite as a priority. Charlie Blackmon projects pretty well today, I think, but he's kind of cold right now. 1 out of his last 9 at bats, but he did manage to have 16 last game and 8 the game before, so went with him anyway. I think he's in a good place today. Aaron Judge, again, my partner here at Predict Picks, Daniel, was way off him today, and he's also 2 out of his last 10 with a 0 and 6 at his last 2, and then he had 18 fantasy points 3 games ago. And then there's Mike Trout. The reason I had Judge over Trout is because Trout is like ice cold. 1 out of his last 11 at bats. Last game he had 17, and he has back-to-back 0 games. And I used to say in NBA, Victor Oladipo is my favorite player right now. So it was always hard for me to decide to pick him or not. It just, I don't know, when it's someone you really, really like, or they're from your favorite team or favorite player, you never know if you're looking at him from a fantasy standpoint or a fan standpoint. And that's kind of how it is with Mike Trout. I'm an Angels fan, and he's probably going to be a tough one for me to gauge this year. But I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of MLB this year, probably on the weekends, because, again, I work in a non-FanDuel draft state, so it's very difficult for me to even play. But the main point of this channel has always been Predict Picks. Draft is just something we throw in there. And again, if you're not signed up, check the description of this video. You can get a free $3 entry to try Draft out. And hopefully I'll be doing a video tomorrow, and I can at least talk about my 2 drafts, see how I did, and hopefully have a good season. But it is my first time playing MLB this year, so talk to you soon. Peace.